especially if I thought that I was right, or if I knew if I was right, it didn't matter, okay? And if your response is like, you know, not in agreement, it didn't go over well, okay? And I had to understand that all of my energy is a manifestation too. All of it, whether if I'm happy, whether if I'm sad, whether if I'm mad, whether if I'm angry, whatever energy that I am sending out shall be returned to me. Universal law. Hey guys, all right, so I'm going to be reading Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hope all of you guys are hanging on in there. Okay, welcome back. I know I've kind of went slam to the left a little bit on the last reading. But you know, at the end of the day, it just is what it is. You know, it's truthful, it's honest, it's just, you know. But, you know, I have since come into some sense. Realization, basically. All right. So I wanted to come on today and share the message that I received, right? So this will be a collective message. If it resonates, it resonates, and if it doesn't, then it just doesn't. Okay, so the journey that we are on, you guys, specifically those souls that's listening to this message at this time, the journey that you're on, it's almost like, look at it like you're trying to start a business, right? You're starting your business. Like there's going to be cycles, you know, it's going to go like this, you know, you're going to have your good days, your ups, you're going to have your downs, you know what I'm saying, in the process of growing something, in the process of, like, you know, efforting something, you know, where you want to succeed in whatever it is, like your business, right? It's the same thing when it comes to your own personal inner growth, you know, bettering yourself or becoming closer to your higher version of yourself, or whatever it is, right? It's not, and I don't want to like say it like, you know, we're just shit and we got to better ourselves, but no, but the question is, are we really like living up to our full potential? Are we? You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't have to be a big thing, right? But like, if we're not, then why not get there? Maybe we'll see some different results on the outside. Maybe things will flow a little bit more easier. Maybe, you know, our emotions will be more like balanced. You know, maybe we'll have more balanced relationships with other people. Maybe we'll have a more balanced relationship with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe, just maybe, right? So the message that I got was to understand the journey. I don't know why this hair keep getting in my eye. Sorry, y'all. To understand the journey that you're on, to try to make logical sense, but like understand, just more understanding, more awareness coming in about it, right? So that you can, right, exactly, have a different feeling. I honor how I want to feel, right? And if I honor how I truly want to feel, number one, I gotta have the truth. I gotta be working with the truth. Like the truth of what it is. Like it just is what it is type of energy. You know what I'm saying? I work with the truth. And a lot of you guys are truth seekers. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So the specific message that I got, it was involving like the healing that we have been doing it, you know, as a collective, but like not everybody, right? But some certain souls out there. You have completed a healing cycle. Been through a lot of hurt, you've been through a lot of pain, you've been through a lot of purging, you've been through a lot of like emotions. By now you definitely should have like learned something about yourself, specifically when it comes to the emotional body. You should have like learned something about yourself, even if it's like, for example, like, you know, I have learned that how I express myself, how I express my feelings, you know, it really does affect other people. And some people that I have around me, some relationships, some positions in relationships that I have around me, like I value, right? So knowing that, you know, maybe a part of my expression influences or affects these positions that I have around me, right? And the reason why I say it's like twofold. You care about other people's feelings, right? But you also at the same time care about yours as well. And I say that because if you care about someone, that person, for example, their response can also influence you as well. That's why it's like a learning to okay, I've learned, like for me specifically, you guys, I have learned that how I used to express my emotions, specifically when I'm upset or angry or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I didn't give a rat's ass how I really made the other person feel at the time. Especially if I thought that I was right, or if I knew if I was right, it didn't matter, okay? And if your response is like, you know, not in agreement, it didn't go over well, okay? And I had to understand that all of my energy is a manifestation tool. All of it, whether if I'm happy, whether if I'm sad, whether if I'm mad, whether if I'm angry, whatever energy that I am sending out shall be returned to me. Universal law. It is what it is type of truth. That's just how this room is set up. Whatever energy you throw out, that's what you're asking for to be returned to you. Right? Okay. So, specifically, there's a cycle. I'm going to try to make this long, right? But this cycle is, we've completed a healing cycle when it comes to our heart. So, where we're moving into, you guys, okay? And I know you're frustrated, like I was saying in the other reading, that y'all felt it if you saw it, okay? It's frustrating. It's real ass feelings at the end of the day, right? Frustration, you know, the like, listen, you know, enough is enough type of energy, right? But what I'm saying is the cycle that we're moving into, and that's normal, but the cycle that we're moving into is going to be a more balanced energy. And the reason why it's going to be a more balanced energy, because you're really going to be working with a certain truth, a higher truth. Like I just said, you know what I'm saying? For example, like understanding the energy that you send out is going to come back to you. That's one truth. But there's a lot of little small truths within that, okay? But it's like what I'm saying is more clarity is going to come in about your own personal truths, right? And when I say personal, I mean like your inner truth, your divine truth. Like when you sit down at the end of the day, once you stop being mad or upset or frustrated or whatever, like that truth that hits you, be like, yeah, but yeah, I know that's what it is. Like I know it is. There's no doubting it for real. I mean, you could doubt it, but when it comes down to the get down, you know that it's still the truth because it sits in your soul, like secure, even though it still could be a challenge, right? So the good news is, you guys, we're going into this cycle, right? It's almost like your heart has been healing. There has been a healing of the heart space. There has been a healing, okay? Please trust and believe me that it has, okay, at the end of the day. So good times are really ahead. It's almost like because you're going to be more aware of, like I said, your heart space. A part of your heart has been healed. And because of that, remember how I always talk about the heart having a brain. Like because of that, you're opened up like a doorway to more like knowledge and intelligence in a way. And it's only intelligence because it's something that you didn't realize. Not that you didn't already inner know it, but you just didn't realize it. Like, oh yeah, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But it's a very even tempered type of energy that is about to be bestowed upon you, okay? Is the message that I got. So hang on in there, right? All right, let's see here. Let's just do 4 cards real quick, you guys. I'm not gonna make this too long, all right? Let me shuffle. All right, so we have walking away. Absolutely. Come through today, Spirit. Okay, you want to talk? Broken heart in reverse. Wow. Look at this. Like the heart healing, right? We're going to talk today. Let's talk today. Okay, we're going to talk. Rest and rejuvenation. Absolutely. And the temple path in reverse. Bottom of the deck. The door to spirit. as the theme, okay? Now, let me get some clarifiers here, okay? Walking away, the broken heart in reverse. Rest and rejuvenation in the temple path in reverse. Okay. Okay. Clarify these cards, please. Clarify, reshuffle. Heart healing is definitely taking place, for sure, okay? Vulnerability. Strength. The Hermit. Wow. And the World. Exactly. Wow. See, look at the self-deception at the bottom. Not funny. Self-deception with door to spirit. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this is what I'm talking about with the lack of awareness, right? We don't really know. We're going to show up, you know, unknowingly. Okay? All right. This is redirecting us. For some of you guys, you may have fallen off the path, okay? And because I feel like, listen to me, if you are getting hit with some heavy energy, specifically between now and the end of the year, okay, request a reading or something, you guys, because I feel like between now and the end of the year, the energy is going to get more intense, okay? And it can knock you off your square, because I feel like, and this was coming position with the temple path in reverse, definitely, okay? So try not to let what's happening on the outside, okay? Like, try not to let what's happening on the outside, like, fuck with your inner, basically, because you're getting ready to expand. So don't let nothing knock you off your path, your spiritual path. It's the temple path, okay? Now, let's see this walking away with vulnerability. Lord have mercy. Need you to be a little bit more damn clear, spirit, okay? Clarify the walking away with the vulnerability, please. Indecision. A woman holding a heart. See, this is in the current energy. This is what I'm talking about. It's like, this is the energy that I was feeling the other day, walking away. Walking away, closing up yourself, not being open, and closing up your heart. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, I get it. It comes from the frustration at the end of the day. It comes from the frustration of like, damn, you know, I'm really trying to get this business, like, you know, I want to start my own business or do this, and I'm really passionate about it, but it just don't seem like it's like working out. You know, so maybe it's not for me, or maybe that's not the right direction, or maybe I'm just wasting my time. Maybe I should just walk away. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, maybe there are some lessons of growth involved when it comes to you and something outside of yourself that you can actually use, right, to build up your strength. With the broken heart and the strength card. Matter of fact, let me read this. Broken heart in reverse. Where that book at? Oh, right here. Look, and it's a number 9. Remember I was talking about the cycles, right? And it's in reverse. All right, let's see. Okay, so this says, I swear, you know what, you guys, this is like, sorry. All right, so this says, in reverse, the broken heart reverse marks a time of renewal and hope. Exactly. The pain and trauma are behind you now. And you can trust that greater joy is on the way. Whatever has happened to hurt you in the past, you're now free. Okay, listen. You're now free to let it go. To let go of the hurt. You're now free to let it go. You're now free to not hold on to it anymore. You're free to do that. You can choose. You now have the choice to do that. Okay? The universe has much better things in store for you. So finish letting go of any residual grief and open your life to your new loving, to your new love, and open your life to your new self-loving intention. Joyousness connections will follow. Absolutely. I release the pain of the past and live with compassion for myself. Love heals and renews me now. And we have it with the Strength card, you guys. That has everything with, like, you know, maintaining your balance. And you do that by the energy that you put out, right? So you do that by how you are choosing to respond. How you are choosing to respond to whatever's happening outside of you. How you are choosing to respond. How much love are you showing yourself based upon how you are responding? Now, sometimes do we have to respond with assertiveness and our absolute truth, and it is what it is? Absolutely. But remember what I was telling you about, like, you know, loving yourself enough to love your environment, okay, that you are creating as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, not, in other words, not like cursing your business because it's not taking the right form yet. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like this is also going to be a period where a lot of us are going to have to, like, you know, not go into hermit mode, but like just kind of tap into that energy where we're really, like, really focusing and listening to and following divine guidance versus, like, you know, this indecision type of energy. Okay, see how she's like up there, like, you know, like by herself, her and her spirit, God, the universe, your higher self, however you look at that. You know what I'm saying? Getting plenty of rest so that your clarity can come in, recharging your energy. Now is definitely a time to recharge, okay? To take some time to yourself, to get that rest, to rest your mind, to rest your body, okay? Because there's more, like, revelations, like, coming in, soon to be revealed type of energy, okay? It's like a level, it is a level of expansion. But expansion doesn't just happen, you guys, just because the energy is just has came in. Like, no, like, you got to tap into that energy. You have to, like, you know, respond to it. And not be knocked off of your path here, okay? Absolutely. Let's read this daughter spirit. Let's read this daughter spirit. I'm almost picking this message up. It's like, instead of walking away, maybe you need to be a little bit more vulnerable. An expression. And if you need help with that, you guys, let me know. Like, let me know. Okay, if you need help with, like, you know, how to express how I'm feeling, you know, with also taking into account what you're creating at the same time. Okay? Because that's a skill. Real talk. Okay? All right, the daughter spirit, it says, this door opens unto the expansive energetic realm where all new beginnings originate. The orbs of light are guiding you through the clouds of the earthly world, leading you to a deeper understanding of your internal identity, the source of all true value and power. Wow, beautiful. This door opens unto truly unlimited potential, for the changes that happen here reach deep into the core of your being. As such, this card often heralds your increasing powers in the spiritual arts and a deepening connection with the spirit world. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of spirit's presence, or more powerful in your own healing practices. Absolutely, this is that level up. Some of you guys have reached a new door. And look, it's a number 32. It's a number 5. Change is afoot. All right. Now is the time to open up to the unexpected guidance and inspiration of spirit and to the magic and power of your true identity. Wow. Fucking beautiful. At the end of the day. I definitely need to do that. Pick a card. Life purpose. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, hang on in there, all right? Hang on in there.